What's up, fight fans? Mainman Mademan here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. What up to the fam? And what up to everyone in Mainman Mademan's boxing form? Hey, look, man. So the thing is this. I see word on the curb, man. I want to give a salute to boxing reporter Dan Rayfield for coming on out and letting the boxing public know the pay-per-view buys between Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. According to Dan Rayfield, this number is 325 to 350,000 pay-per-view buys. And I gotta say, in the era of piracy, fight fans, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Gervonta Davis continues to go forward and shows that he is a major attraction. He's now at this point done well over 1 million pay-per-view buys. He's already drawn big gates all over the country, fight fans, showing that he can sell out in different markets. And now we see in this case, and I know people may say, well, this is just 325,000. I'm gonna look at the bigger scheme here, fight fans. And I'm gonna say, here we go with another case of two black fighters that can sell. Remember, last year we had Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford, two black fighters on pay-per-view, selling pretty good numbers as well. And the reason I'm bringing this to the forefront is because, I don't know, for the past decade or so, man, I've been hearing from promoters, trainers, managers, and even some fighters that two black fighters just don't sell. The formula in the fight game to hit the big numbers has been the black fighter versus the Latino fighter, right? Well, in this case, ain't that right, Abel Sanchez? Or should I say, in this case and in last year's case, well, we got exactly just that. And I gotta say, as a black man myself, I feel very proud to announce to see two black fighters selling and breaking down the norms from the boxing establishment, man. I think that's good stuff, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, man, so, salute to Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. But they are now slowly but surely changing the notion and showing folks that, no, it has been a lie the whole time that two black fighters just don't sell. You just got to get the right two black fighters. You look at it in the case between Spence and Crawford, that was a 5-year buildup. It took 5 years to kind of hit those numbers. But most importantly, you had two dynamic ass fighters. Fighters coming off some of the best performances of their career. Fighters that were highly decorated, you know what I'm saying? And fans bought into them. And of course, though boxing hesitated for a very, very long time to put them boys on, eventually when they did, it proved to be a formula of success. And now in the Frank Martin case and Gervonta case, granted, it's maybe 1 million pay-per-view buys. Granted, they didn't do what Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia did, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, no one knows who Frank Martin is. I mean, it can arguably be say that, Gervonta Davis did 300 and something thousand on his own. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then that's what Gervonta Davis is bringing to a fight. But my deal is, if Frank Martin would have just got like one name or a belt or one decent win before the Tank fight, it would have just, pushed these numbers even further, showing the world that yes, two black fighters can sell when you have the right ones, the ones that putting that work in, the ones that the people have bought into. You feel me? So, I want to give a major salute to Gervonta Davis, man, a major salute to Frank Martin. I mean, yeah, man, cracking in them ceilings, man. So hopefully this will change things, and to know that, listen, man, just because you got two black fighters doesn't mean that you shy away from that fight or shy away from putting them out there to the public. There's a lot of fights between two black fighters that fight fans want to see, but we don't normally get those fights, mainly because the boxing establishment believes that it's much more profitable to do it the old-fashioned way. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it's not profitable to do it that way. It maybe is, but that doesn't mean that you don't try to make inroads of putting two black fighters in the ring. It shouldn't be taboo or shouldn't be frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? They don't hesitate to put two Latino fighters in the ring or two European fighters in the ring. And when it comes to the black fighters, they'll do it on the lower level, but on the higher level is where we want to see it more and more. You know what I mean? Not to mention, black fighters are normally more athletic and more slick. It can honestly make for better fights in a lot of cases. But either way it goes, man, I'm just happy to see this. Congratulations to Gervonta Davis for continually to be the attraction that he was made to be. And at this point, Gervonta Davis is now surrounded by nothing but sharks. So we're going to see which way he's going to kind of pivot to keep these numbers rolling. Salute, man. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Share, rock the bells, man. Get up with y'all real soon. To the next video. Peace out.